Hey guys, this is Sean.
I'm Jason.
Together we are
Hornbader Brothers.
Salute.
Score. So, Sean, can you handlebar?
Well, let me see. Not quite.
No. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's actually the company we're going to be reviewing today is Can You Handlebar? So, before we get into this, when we bought this product, it brought tears to our eyes to actually have to pay for this. Make sure the mic's on. Cool, it is. The reason why it was probably one of the most expensive we've ever bought. So,
and even still, like Jason said, was at the time was expensive. It's come down in price and it's still kind of up there.
Still high. Still high. So, now we're going to do a combo because that is how we bought this, but at the end we're gonna
kind of separate. We're gonna give you an overall line view, but then we're gonna give you separate scores for the individual items.
Correct. So, Sean.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and go. What are the prices we're looking at when we bought this?
Okay, so this is one of the things we've been running into a lot, guys, lately. If you are a subscriber to our channel, or even if you're a first-time viewer, this is at time of purchase when we purchase the item. So yes, 6 months down the road, it may be a different price, but this was at time of purchase. So at time of purchase, this oil was $30 for a, how much?
1 ounce.
For a 1 ounce. And the mustache wax,
that was a tongue twister.
yes, was $25. So this is by far the upper realm of what we've ever paid for either of these items.
If you break down, this is, okay, the price of this kind of stuff is like Porsche, okay, or
That's actually a good thing, because if you ever have to take a Porsche in, from what I've heard, it's going to cost you.
Yeah. Versus to some of these 10 out of 10s where you can get great sets for like $25,
Honestly,
and they give you like a 2 ouncer.
For what you pay for these two items, you can get almost a whole complete line.
Yes,
from some of these companies.
that's kind of an issue. So yeah, about that. Okay, so the mustache wax does not have a scent, so we'll kind of just move that off to the side for now. Okay, as far as the scent, now we do have Wisdom is what it's referred to as. So what did you think?
Well, I thought it smelled like a fresh forest, but somebody else pointed out to me that it maybe smelled like pine and salt put together, so pine salt?
Yeah, so he smelled the first, I smelt pine salt. It literally reminded me of like my mom cleaning the kitchen with the old mop and broom with a big old gallon of pine salt. I don't want my beer to smell like a cleaner. Just to
You would be clean, I guess, right? Nope. Okay.
No.
Moving on.
Anyways. Okay, so go ahead and keep on going down. I'll let you read more about the oil.
Okay, so the oil was actually good. It did work well. It did absorb well. For me, it had that typical like kind of woodsy smell, which is okay. That kind of tends to be a standard bearer for most companies. They have a woodsy, woodland scent in their lineup, and this is kind of run of the mill.
But here's the thing: it's been done
Yeah.
time after time after time. Not trying to quote Cyndi Lauper there, but it's enough. I know, good pull. But enough is enough. We don't want woodsy, or in my case, pine salt. We want other scents. We want vanilla. We want cigar. Tobacco.
We want
coffee.
mashups, Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. There you go. Fruit Loops. That would be awesome. Hint.
There's another company on the board that has one that smells like Fruit Loops.
Yep, absolutely. So I do have to admit though, it was a good. It wasn't a great. It wasn't a but it was a good oil. It was very well absorbent.
But Jason, there was an issue because it was so expensive. Me personally, myself, every time I used it, I used half of what I normally did, and it honestly, a little weird.
Yep, no, you're right. For the price of this, you had to be very, very, very careful.
I think you got your the areas that were the driest.
Yes, and that's all you touched.
You didn't do your normal beer, whatever your trouble spots were. That's what you hit, and you were like, okay, well, I'm not putting any more.
Yeah, I'm done. Now, the surprising part too, we'll go ahead and take this out. And like we said, it's only a 1 ounce. It's not a 2, it's not a 4, it's not a skull. The other thing that we discovered, it has an expiration date. Excuse me. That worries us. So
The issue is, 90% of what we review does not have an expiration date.
correct. Now, why is that though? If you want to break down,
there could be, maybe something in there. What could be in there, Jason?
oh, there's numerous things that could be in there that causes it to expire. That's an issue. Beard oil should be organic. Anything organic, especially made, if it's made out of avocado, mango, coffee, Java, the list, Castro, believe it or not, some of the oil companies do use that.
Some of you guys will say, oh, well, it's oil and it's natural, it's conspire. That's not typically the way that beard oils work. They do have other all-natural ingredients where it's supposed to enhance and supposed to help with the longevity. And there was actually another thing that Jason and we could not figure out for the life of us. It took us some research, and there's actually a label on the back of this that said it's only good from 12 months to the time you
The
open it.
12M.
Yes.
So basically, if you get this,
Not this.
not the wax, I'm sorry, but if you get the oil,
This guy.
as soon as you open it, 12 months, you have to throw it away.
Yep.
That as soon as you can see the 12M, that is basically the manufacturer saying after 12 months, dispose of this product.
And if you guys are like us, and if you're watching our channel, then you probably have a rotation that you use.
Correct.
That you get in and out. That I have oils that we've had for 8 or 9 months. So in like 3 months, I'm supposed to throw this out. If I like this, and plus it was expensive, I'm not going to throw it out.
Heck no.
But if I put it on my face, am I going to break out? Like,
Are you gonna be, like I said, breakout, allergic reaction? Who knows? So that's Sean. Do the sound. Yeah, that worries us. So, but now enough with talking about the oil. Okay, the mustache wax. Okay, this does not have an expiration date. And by the way, I'm sorry. Both these products were made in Michigan. I apologize. Okay, this is a home run. I adore this wax. Super, super firm. Soon as you put it in, you go, whoop, you're done.
Jason, why don't you give them an open there and
Yeah.
let's take a look and see how much we've used.
So we've been testing this product for, I want to say, since October of last year, believe it or not.
So this is one of those things that I've gone back to because, Jason and I, we go through a lot of products, so we have to go back and retest things at times.
Correct.
So this is one of those things I've gone back to on the weekends, and I've, put it in there. So this is over time. I wouldn't say, obviously in that entire time.
Correct.
But I would say a month's worth of use.
Oh, easy. So I don't know if the camera can see too good, but literally
Hardly a dent.
hardly a dent. This stuff is like pretty much Loctite for your mustache. I'm gonna call it Loctite. This, you put it in, style it, you're done.
So did you have any flaking or any other issues
No,
with that?
no flaking, no buildup, no irritation, nothing. It went on, home run, styled.
So if you guys follow the channel, Jason's more or less the expert on the mustache wax. I still do use the product, but it just doesn't work as well for me regardless of mustache wax. But I still need to try it to let guys know how it works. I didn't have any issues, but when I have to refer to mustache wax, I say, hey, Jason, what did you think?
Correct.
Because I could have a totally different experience than him.
Absolutely, no. So the mustache wax was definitely a home run. Okay, moving on. The biggest thing, like we said, when we bought these, they were super expensive. So now, moving months forward, now we've been getting a little bit of it's not that price anymore. We understand that prices change, prices vary, etc.
This is actually a great example of that because at the time we bought this, it was $30 for the oil and $25 for the wax.
Correct.
Which I believe it still is on the
The
wax.
wax is still $25. The
With
oil
oil
has dropped down to $20.
So there's an example of it, guys. The price has dropped, but $20 for a 1 ounce oil is still pretty prohibitive.
It's very pricey. I'm sorry. Okay, especially if you look at some of our other reviews where you can get a 4 ounce oil, you can get a 2 ounce oil for $20. Okay, we won't say names because we're doing this review. We have one vendor that you can get a 4 ounce. We'll just say that for $20.
And there's some instances, even if you guys follow our channel, because we do our new Facebook channel, which we post stuff to there too, that we try and help you guys out. If we find coupon codes or stuff, you can get some of this product for $20 for a set. So it is good stuff. I'm not going to say it's not, and it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, but the problem is it's cost prohibitive. And whenever I used it, I felt bad using it. I felt like how much am I spending here?
You cried a little.
Yes, a little bit. A little bit.
No, you cried a little, and I understand that. So, overall, let's say if you had to say the oil, what score would you give the oil?
The oil would, for me, honestly, and I hate to say this about any company, but it'd be a 5. I mean, you could 5 better. Yes, I know, but the cost is so prohibitive, and the scent wasn't great. Maybe their other scents are better. I don't know. But for what the product we have on the table, this scent was not great. I mean, Jason said it smelled like pine sol, and you don't want to be rubbing that in their face.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, price and scent comes into play in this instance, and it's a 5.
Yeah. So now the ironic part is now the mustache wax. It was a home run. I loved their version of the mustache wax. So I'm gonna say that alone is a 10, but because we did use these products in
Conjunction
and all that other, fun thing, we do have to make these assumptions. So a fair score would be 7.5. Now, by all means, Can You Handlebar? If you want to reach out to us, because vendors have done that, and you want to say, hey guys, call us. We will. I'm telling you right now, we've done that before.
Okay, and what Jason is saying is we're not asking for a handout.
Negative.
If you want to say, hey,
what can we do to make it better?
And if you have a better product, you say, hey, that was our old formula, that whatever the case is, and we can work a deal out, and we can get something in there that we're gonna try, and then we can give an updated review. We actually have something in the pipes that we are giving an updated review.
Correct.
For one of our pomades. So that's the case, guys.
Yeah. So, but on that note, the price has changed. The other thing is this is available at a lot of beard/razor stores, I guess. No, we know what a razor is. But so it is available. Okay, that's the thing. We have a couple big shaving expos in our malls around here. That's actually where we got this from. So, but it's supposed to be price matched. So keep that in mind. But on that note, we don't want to talk too much. So 7.5. Better luck next time, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Good
to
point.
be continued.
To be continued, maybe. All right. Well, on that note, I'm Jason.
I'm Sean. And together,
we're Homebrew Brothers, and we help it grow.
Salud.
Skål.